water swimming community of the world united. First step, the water. How warm the water is, how cold the water is. This is for everyone who wants to start to do open water swimming in Canada, east part of Canada, Quebec, Trois-Rivières. So we are besides in front of Rivière Saint-Maurice, the Saint-Maurice River, very famous river. Here, what do you need to start to train in open water swimming? At this time of the season, what do you need is very important because the water is very cold and you cannot expect swim in a river like you were swimming in a pool. It's totally different experience, still water, but totally different experience. Based on my experience, you need to understand that, first of all, the way you swim, le mouvement de vos bras, la position de votre corps, the way you move with your body in the water is totally different because water is cold. So you need at least to begin with a board, that kind of board. So this one is by Arena. It's again, it's not drawing, will not protect against drowning, without protect against warning. So will not protect against drowning. It's a warning by Arena. Of course, they don't want to get sued, but that's one. It's kind of small. I tested it many times. It's for me, it's too small, not enough resistance within the water. The other one is by Aquam. This one is more solid, more rigid, and will help you more in the water. The idea of having this board to help you is because it keep your head above the water. Because right now the water is too cold, so if you immerse your face in the water, will give you kind of not a good sensation. This is what I can say. Not a good sensation. Ce n'est pas endurable. It's very difficult to deal with. So my conclusion is for now, for this Sunday, next Sunday, the other Sunday, make sure that you have this with you. So that will help you have a good experience in the water, but without having to get the bad feeling of panicking with your head under the water, with your face in the water. It's no good. So I recommend this one by Aquam. And again, for insurance company over there, this not a life-saving device. Use only under adult supervision. Okay, now let's talk about a suit. Dry suit, wet suit. This is all gear I used to wear when I was young and sexy to surf in California, on Southern California. So it's a all no, very shorty. I think it's about 1 millimeter, maybe 2, and it's very, very short. Not for me, but you can use it in combo with other wetsuits. So that's one is available if you want it. I can lend it to you free. Another option is this wetsuit by Neil Pride. I use this wetsuit for kite surfing or kite boarding, depending on what you describe that sport. It's all old gear that was from the 2000 series Neil Pride. It's a 3-2. Most of my season in Quebec and Île-de-la-Madeleine, and even in North Carolina, that was fine, but it's 3-2. But I'm sure it's not enough right now to swim in the river, in Saint-Maurice River. So this is a must, but maybe not this one. But again, if you use this one with the other one in combo, then I think that will fit. Okay, now the other option is the one I use this season so far. It's a Neil Pride So this is very good. It's a 4-3, but based on research, online research, it's more like a 4-5-4-3 on different area of your body. So it's very tight here. Très serré au niveau des poignets, au niveau du cou. Au niveau des jambes, très tight. So there's no water coming in. And the idea of a wetsuit compared to a dry suit, it goes with body temperature. So basically what it does is bring you, heat your body while, heat the water inside the suit while you're moving in the water. So it's that's the idea. So this is perfect. So if you have 4-3 at home, this season, at this time of the season in Canada, with the Saint-Laurence River up there, and here is the Saint-Maurice River, that's perfectly correct. So far so good. Let's move on. Let's move on with some accessories. Socks, sort of. Akona by Akona. I just bought it last Friday and it's perfect. So it's about 1 millimeters, and you use this in combo with your fins. There's a very strong trend in the world right now, especially in UK, to swim the water, to swim open water, swim the river, swim the lake, but mostly swim the urban river who used to be fucking polluted by big company. And now we as citizen, activist citizen, swimmer, we decided to actually to take over the river. So I don't think there are specific brands who are working within the community, and I'm not even sure that this is something that we need right now, because all equipment it's already available in the market. But who knows? You know, I'm not a businessman. So the hoodies, la cagoule. So this cagoule made by Neil Pride again, and if you were familiar with the Neil Pride line of product, you will realize that this is old stuff. I started kiteboarding many years ago, but it's from my first boat. So this is perfect. I use it first day of spring. It's perfect. But I want it to be really intense. And to be really intense, I upgrade to protect my brain. There's not much in there. So this product is by Aqualung. It's for scuba diving, but it's perfect. It feels perfectly. It's dry, close to. It's warm, but there's one only weakness. It's kind of short here. You see? So you need to compensate it with something else. So I wear last week 2 cagoule, and this cagoule was the other one that I have to protect my neck, but that was not an issue. I thought I'd protect this with the other hoodies. That's the one. This one by Mika. I used to wear it again doing kite surfing, kiteboarding. I use it with my fin. It's perfect. So if you want to ask me, can I borrow it? I'll say no problem. So I have basically 2 kits. A kit for right now, hardcore season, beginning of season in Saint-Maurice Rivers, and I have also another kit maybe for tougher guy or smaller people in terms of body. And maybe I will switch maybe in June with my other equipment. But to tell you everything, I swam that river full speedo back in 2017. So in August, end of August, so that was, the temperatures was perfect. Okay, what do you need now? It's for your hand, your extremities, vos extrémités. Ces gants-là, de la marque, those gloves by the brand Dakine, good for holding a bar when you kite surf, but no good for this temperature of the water. After 5 minutes, your finger, your hand is getting is frozen. It's frozen. It's frozen. To froze, frozen. But this shit, it's those from Oceaner. Bought it Friday, it is perfect. So as you can see, let's get close. It's not even dry for last Friday. So it's perfect. And it's not even dry. So put one finger here, one finger, three finger, thumb, and then it's very tight here. So that's perfect. So I recommend this. I bought it at a boutique in Montreal. If you want the address, phone number, I'll give it to you. Oceaner, that's perfect. Probably the most important tools, gear that you need when you are a swimmer, it's Google. So as you see, I'm a real swimmer. I don't want to say I'm the real shit, but I'm the deal. I am the shit. So you can see all those are being useful, but for me, after many tests, I realized that the one who fit for me were those one here by Speedo. It is Speedo? Speedo. Yeah, it's Speedo. So it's a line that been launched a few years ago. I wonder if they're a new kind of product, the same product but evolution. But for me, that's perfect. But I wanted to buy a new one because you see it's dirty. I mean, last Sunday, I kind of have a bad sensation because with the heat, the warm, the humidity and everything, you cannot see a damn. It's kind of destabilizing. But for now, my recommendation will be don't use those yet, not those specific goggle, not even those one. Just don't wear it because you cannot even put your face in the water, it's too cold. So basically use a combo fins and a board and you will enjoy it. Maybe with your arm, just a little bit, movement from the right, from the left to begin with. The idea is not to swim very fast, very long for the first time. It's hardcore, it's heavy, it's not risky, but it's tough. So the idea is to be familiar with the water. It's being, feel good with the water. So with the board and the fins, then we kick. If you want to change your training session in pool, just add, let's see, 50% more kick. So kick. I am a good average swimmer compared to the population, but if I compare me as in the sample of swimmer, real hardcore dude open water swimmer with the shape of a swimmer, I don't have a shape of a swimmer, but I swim anyway. They call me golden beluga. So basically the fin, it's a must for me. The fin. So those fins are made by Finish. They are soft, not rigid. You can easily fit in within like two different longueurs de pied. So those are me 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, that's fine. So I recommend those called fins by Finish. Finis. The other option that I have is this option. It's made by a company in Hawaii, an American company in Hawaii called Defin. It's a trademark, so it's really serious deal. It's the Pro model. If you go online, you will notice that there's different colors. At the time that I bought this, I picked the green, but they're more. This is a size large, 11, 12, but it is for, let's face it, real dude. The guy works the beach in California, in Southern California, in Hawaii. So those are used by the one who save life. Those motherfucker who can swim has fucking shark, you know, dolphin, whale. They are so strong that they can use that, and the resistance of it, you see, it's very, 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 very tight. You know, for a guy like me, when you I put this in my when I put my foot in, it's resistance, and my ankle works too much. So I used to work with those one. I used to swim with those one, but I put it aside for a more softer fins. Lastly, for the one who watching me in Trois-Rivières, Canada, or in La Mauricie, or in Quebec, east part of Quebec, just want to say that I have also those things that I could land. It's by Neil Pride. As you can see, this is been used so many times. Kite surfing in Quebec and North Carolina, and also Île-de-la-Madeleine, Magdalen Island, perfect place, the paradise for kite surfer. So that's one, I can land this. And there's also those beauty from Neil Pride again. This is old stuff, but I can land this, or if you want. It's could be helpful for someone who doesn't have it. So it's about 2-3 millimeters, so that's fine. Now the water. How's the water? To have fun, a recommendation from my friend Mathieu. It's a Astro Eye infrared thermometer. So it works kind of weird. Like I shoot the ground, so it brings me 17.6. I will put it in Fahrenheit. So again, I just want to test it on here. So the ground is at 61.4. I get closer from the water. So the water gives me a 33.5. 32.2. So let's try to read that. I can read. So it's in Celsius. Ah, fuck. 0.2 Celsius. Now the ground. How warm is the ground? 16.7, 16.7, 0.9, 0.9 Celsius. So I just received this morning from Amazon this thermometer, and I realized that I can just switch it to Fahrenheit. So I switch it to Fahrenheit, and we have 45 here, but I will do it again. 31.8. 31.8. Final result for today. Water is at 32 degrees. It's amazing because you just put it out of the water, it's already 40 and climbing. So that's a good thermometer. Subscribe to this channel. Like it. All your questions will be answered in the comments below. All the brands are being named. Just start a conversation within the comments. So I might be wrong on some product. I might be totally off on other product because it's been a long time since I was on the market to buy new stuff. So I'm open to suggestion. Also, if you are from Trois-Rivières, feel free to call me, or you're in Canada actually, or in the States, because Vermont is not that far. You want to swim Saint-Maurice River there? We don't swim it yet. We swim the Saint-Maurice River. famous river. All information. You could go on Twitter, follow me, it's Pierre Côté. It's also possible to like the page Trois-Rivières Natation, don't move. Trois-Rivières Natation, also you need to understand that you could use the phone still 305-890-5535.